Yeah, we're doing another reaction stream to some YouTube. Yay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Man. Okay.
Some said I vanished. But the truth? I was just gearing up for something bigger.
Oh my god!
Sorry, that's like 7 years worth of BO all released at once.
Maybe we should have showered?
Yeah, but who has the time, you know?
That's weird, but I like it.
That's right. We're back for an all-new series and all-new adventures where anything is possible.
That was weird. I like it.
Ooh, a strange combination.
Maybe the boys are becoming a little too fusional.
Simple Shack!
Going to have to do something about this.
That's weird, but I like it. I like it, like it, like it.
Doors locked. Destination, bottom of Elmore Lake. Weather today, warm, sunny, with a gentle breeze.
Oh, that one's not so bad.
It's midwinter.
On July 28th. Prepare to get weird.
Are you
sure about this? It's for the good of the children.
You're right there.
Heart attack!
That's weird, but I like
The wonderfully weird world of Gumball.
Change the name back. Boo. So we go. And the comments are turned off. Peak. Okay. I'm just gonna. YouTube's most degenerate fangirl. Do I even want to find out? Do I even want to find out? Do I even want to find out? What do I even want to find out at this point? Like, I'm probably going to, but like, yeah, why not?
The internet is a wonderful thing. Its very existence has caused such an enormous reframing of our lives that it has left the current generation with a genuine inability to imagine what life was like before it existed. We can joke all we want about the dank recesses of TikTok and YouTube shorts where brain cells go to die, or the apocalyptic levels of cringe consistently blasted out by fans of every franchise in the world, but the internet and the creations it has allowed for have no doubt vastly influenced the lives of every single
I swear to God, man.
person watching this video. I know you're all terminally online. But the internet can be poisonous too. It allows for the festering of degeneracy and the corrosion of morality, and these things can occur not only in its deepest, darkest corners, but sometimes out in the open for everyone to see. And although I acknowledge the wondrousness of the internet, and I have a lot of appreciation for all the ways it's improved our lives, the Jormai 49ers should know by now that those things are not what interests me the most. What I am most fascinated by are the tales of the darker side of the internet. And so when, after I uploaded my video about Kristalley late last year, I started getting comments about one of the creators whose posts I had shown on screen, and specifically about how this creator had been accused of being a degenerate and a groomer in a series of call-out documents totaling nearly 300 pages.
Wow. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into, man.
Well, I decided to look into it, and what I discovered was quite the degenerate ride. The individual we find ourselves discussing here today is an animator.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take my meds real quick. Okay. I'll do all that. Okay, we're gonna go take some meds. But still, what the hell, man? Yeah, I just came home. What? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I just came home. What? Oh, Mom, I'm forgetting about something. I'm invited to a party. Let me give you the invite.
It's not when we're on vacation.
Is it?
Oh, why can't I do it?
Well, it's fine. Nah, it's fine, Mom. It's fine. I don't need to. I don't want to ruin the vacation for everyone else, okay? Yeah, but like coming back early just for a me thing seems a bit, it feels wrong, sort of. You know? But I'm just gonna whatever you say, I'll do. Okay. Nope, not even looking at that. Not even looking at that.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I
Yeah, man, I thought the chapter 2 came out or something. I don't know. I guess I was wrong.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Stay tuned to find out more. 2012 was a pretty big year for gaming, with such games as Borderlands 2 and Diablo 3 hitting the world by storm. However, 2012 was an even bigger year for a certain subgenre of video games, one that in this year, the genre would change YouTube forever. I'm talking about horror games. Now, of course, things like Alien Isolation and Resident Evil 6 dropped. However, we aren't talking about big AAA horror games. We're talking about the smaller ones that YouTubers would just eat right up. Viral horror games. One popular example of this genre is Five Nights at Freddy's, which went from a failed
That didn't come out in 2012. That came out in 2014.
Kickstarter made by a
Liar.
Christian dude to a multi-million-dollar game franchise with a movie coming out in October, all thanks to YouTube. Anyways, back to 2012, it contained some of the founders of this category. The first SCP Containment Breach game, Slender the 8 Pages, Sonic EXE, there were some heavy hitters. However, I believe there's one game that's better than those three that's not talked about as much today. It was fairly popular back in the day, but now when I bring it up, not a lot of people know what I'm referring to, and that's a crime in my opinion. I'm talking about the 2012 indie horror game I'm Scared. Because nothing is scarier than some white dude trapping you in his meat tunnels. Now, what exactly is I'm Scared? So I'm Scared is a pixelated first-person horror game that originally released in 2012, made by Ivan Zanotti, also known as My Madness Works. He's made a bunch of other games that you should definitely check out if you have the time. Anyways, I'm Scared isn't an average indie horror game because it includes one of my favorite gimmicks in horror gaming, fourth wall breaking. Now, I've talked about fourth wall breaking a lot on this channel. Check out either my Cowboy or Arisu Syndrome video to see me go a bit more in depth, but it's basically when a game will interact or acknowledge the real world in some way. Even though I really like fourth wall breaks in horror games, I really dislike when a game has to lean on them entirely for scares or shock factor. In my opinion, they should be used to enhance the scares in gameplay and still have a reason to be there. A horror game where you play as a kid being stalked in the woods shouldn't have a random pop-up on the screen saying your full name and address. I could say with 100% honesty, I feel like I'm Scared is one of, if not the best horror games to use fourth wall breaks.
Interesting.